That's what's up. That's what's
You know
up.
what?
So, hey, wait. Let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this. So,
Mhm,
you said you have 4 children, right?
I do.
Right. Now, a lot of times we always talking about, you know, children don't learn off, what you're talking about. It's all about what they see you doing. Tell me how that made you feel with your kids seeing you make that progress. How did that make you feel as a mother?
Uh, you know what? That's what I want to tell you. We stopped bringing certain things into the house.
Mm,
So their snacks would be they can knock themselves out making fruit smoothies and stuff. And I mean, kids enjoy stuff like that.
they love
Like,
that.
yo, we can use the juicer, the blender. Oh, this okay. Let's go. Whatever you want. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? So their snacks would be fruit smoothies. They put anything they want in it.
Right.
Do it. Mom, can we go ahead? You know what I mean? So that made them feel good. Actually, I've been on my youngest daughter because she's a little chunky. I'm gonna be
Okay.
honest with you, and I talked to her about um, health and what runs in the family. One thing I want to touch on: sometimes when you have a baby and you have diabetes, the babies are big. Sometimes they go down, sometimes they stay chunky. Now,
Right.
my son was actually born. He was born a month and 3 days early, and he was 8 pounds 8 ounces.
Wow.
Um, right. So if just imagine if I would have went them that month in 3 days.
Right.
And then my daughter, she was 9 pounds 2 ounces. Thank God for C sections. She was 9 pounds 2 ounces, and she was my gestational diabetes baby, and she always been thick, and she didn't go down.
Right.
So we like I take her to exercise sometime. I used to have her doing like 3 miles a day at the fitness park, the one in Paramount. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but they have a nice fitness park over there. But I used to take her and have her do 3 miles a day,
Yeah, you
and we
talking about over there
exercise.
on Paramount Boulevard?
No, 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 no. It's a fitness park on about
Uh-huh.
across from the no, 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 Somerset, across from the post office. It's a fitness park. It's called Salute Park. Salute means health in
I
Spanish.
know I'm familiar with it. I gotta say, I know I'm
Okay.
familiar.
So I would have her walking and doing things like we kind of battle now because she don't like to do the cardio, but she'll set up the little obstacle course with all the equipment we got and be like, "Who?" I'm like, "Nah, Crystal, you playing?" Like she. I'm like, "You gaming? Let's go walking. Let's do that."
But you
And I
know
just
what?
told
But
her,
you
I'm
know
like,
what?
"Yeah,
When they start to see those results, though, when they start to see the results, then they're like, yeah, okay, this is working, this is paying off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you're doing a great job with just being an example and just showing her, the right way. You're doing a great job. I mean, you've already lost. You said you lost 60 pounds, like you said. It's always a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like growing and elevating, whatever phase of life that you in and doing that, it's constant. Like growth is like every day. You know what I mean? You can't just sit
definitely."
down one day. You got to keep going.
Yeah, on that exercising, you can't lay down on that either because this is what I also wanted to point out. Like
Okay.
I had went through a phase. I wasn't feeling really good. My blood count had gotten low, so I was really tired. I couldn't exercise.
Okay.
So I couldn't exercise, and I start feeling like I gained weight. My clothes was tight, but my numbers would be good on the scale. It's those little inches, those bulges. That's what I have now. I
Right.
look I think like now I've gained probably like 8 pounds, which ain't really nothing compared to what I lost. But for a long time, like my numbers would look good on a scale, but I'm like, wait, but these pants tight. Wait, my bra size went up and
Mm-hmm.
my arms bigger. Those bulges will come back in the damnedest places, and you would legit feel like you gained weight and you was fat. When you get to moving and you exercise, and you got to keep it going because if you
Mm-hmm.
don't, it's about to happen. And that's pretty much the stage I'm in now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I got those bulges here and there. I don't
Okay.
like it because I ain't been fat in like 6 years. I ain't been,
Right. You
my
ain't
bra
fat.
size went down,
You ain't fat.
whatever. It's fat to me because remember, I'm not naturally a thick girl, so I haven't been fat in like six. So I feel everything. I'm very uncomfortable at the present. So I'm striving to get back where, not even back where I was. I'm striving to even with my workout. everybody like, oh, you did good. No, it's other things I need to incorporate in there because I'm trying to scope to my body too. This not just drop weight. And I was more concentrating on dropping weight and of course getting my health right. But I'm like, hey, I need to like how I look with my clothes off. Honestly, if that's not
Right.
TMI, with my clothes off too, and it was like starting to come together, but not how it was and how I wanted it to
But
be.
you know what?
So
That right there is like that's a process, especially when a person has that weight on them. You might have to drop it first, then go ahead. And I'm not saying you got to start after you lose the weight. I'm not saying just do strictly cardio, but I'm saying it's gonna be a process. It's like, listen, this is what one of the homies told me, right? He used to be a big dude, right? Now, dude's trainer. This dude is cock diesel, right? So he told me this. He said, "Yo, it took you a long time to put it on. It's gonna take you a while to get it off. Be
right,
patient with yourself. If
you're
it take a
right, but
long time to get it on, take you a while to kind of accumulate that weight. It's gonna take a little bit of time to get it off. So just be patient with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's real.
You know me, I was doing bare minimum though. I'm being honest because I know myself. I
Yeah,
don't ever want to fake the funk and mislead people. Even though I did great, I could have been better. And like I'd go to fit camp. Oh, I used to go to fit camp too every Saturday.
right.
But those more intense classes, I would run from them like, nigga, I ain't going to that. But
Right.
because it was too much. I'm somebody that wasn't used to exercising because I've always been a decent size. So I would do the bare minimum and it worked. But when you conquer that bare minimum, you always supposed to kick it up. Every time you conquer
Yeah,
something, you kick it
yeah,
up. And
yeah.
I leveled up. I leveled up to a point where I was comfortable. I'm like, okay, this is it. This is it. This is all I'm doing. Because I was being lazy. I'm being honest,
Right.
because I want people to know. Because it's like too many people like, oh, you did good. I did okay. I could have done better. I'm grateful. I'm
Well,
grateful
that's
not
you
to
know
be.
what the best thing about that is your accountability for yourself. I mean, nobody
Right.
knows but you, and you being accountable for it. So that's dope. And the thing about it is like one thing that people genuinely respect is when you're authentic. You know what I mean? When you're authentic with a person, when you can be sincere and transparent, people love that. Because guess what? People going through the same shit right now. It's people
I
out there like,
realize
damn, you
that.
know what? I was doing the same thing she was doing. I fell off a little bit. Damn, she fell off. She's still getting back on it, trying to do. So that's pretty much what it's all about, and that's pretty much what this whole show is all about. It's kind
Right.
of helping, like I said, the average person, the everyday person. Not average. I don't want to call none of y'all average. Okay,
Definitely.
um, but just helping the everyday person and the challenges that they have. So real quick before we get out of here, I want you to kind of like just maybe give the people some words of encouragement or something you want to say, and maybe how they can get in touch with you if they want to. It might be somebody out there like, yo, I want to reach out to that sister, and maybe she can help me with this. Maybe we could be, I don't know, accountability partners. I don't know.